Hi, everybody. We are doing a lovely interview with my beautiful client here, Kayla. And thank you so much, Kayla, for being here today to share some time with us. Our first question is, before working with me, what programs or approaches had you tried and why weren't those really working for you?
I've done a lot. I've looked into Ayurveda. I've looked into functional medicine. I've done a lot of holistic approaches, but none of them seemed to work. They were slow moving. They were very expensive. Ayurveda is a very expensive practice. And they just, there was just something missing. It wasn't a mind, body, spirit experience that I so desperately needed. As a mom of three, I needed something that was going to really work for me, and none of them seemed to work. And it was oddly disappointing. And then I found you.
Yay, I'm so glad you found me. How fast did you see a change, or like how fast did you start feeling results mentally, physically, since we started working together?
So we've been working together for 4 months, and I would say within the first month, I saw a drastic improvement. Um, Not just physically, but mentally too. Like my biggest thing was that I was tired and frustrated all the time, especially waking up in the morning because I'm a very energetic 3-year-old. And one of the things you told me was eat almonds first. And so I ate almonds first thing in the morning, and that was like oddly a simple but very euphoric feeling when I got up in the morning and I could actually like calm my brain and do the right thing first thing in the morning instead of getting completely aggravated. So I would definitely say within like the month, maybe 2 months at the most, but definitely within the first month.
Awesome. I remember when you jumped in the Facebook group and you're like, I love almonds. Almonds are everywhere. We all have almonds now. And yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
Started teaching my family new healthy eating habits. My husband stopped eating powdered donuts so much. Almonds became a great snack for everybody.
that's great. What were some of the struggles that you overcame, like in the past, yeah, since we've been working together for 4 months? Like, what were some struggles that happened and how were you able to overcome them?
So, like I said before, I have an energetic 3-year-old that she is a tyrant of my house, but a blessing in all of the same aspects. But overcoming like being a mom and trying to take care of myself and, you know, working in recovery with addicts and alcoholics and, just trying to overcome all of those obstacles and then taking care of me. I forget to take care of me first, and then I have to take care of everybody else. And it didn't seem to work. So I had to put myself first. Put the oxygen mask on myself before I could take care of anybody else. And I think that was my biggest struggle, but it also became my biggest blessing in the same aspect. Learning that, if I don't take care of myself first, how am I going to take care of my husband and my kid and everybody else? So that was definitely the biggest struggle that I had.
What do you enjoy most about the program?
The community. Like having all of those people that are going through the same thing that we are going through. And we all seem to like pit back and forth on each other and the love and the support and the guidance that you give. And then, the little things that we do for everybody else, like having other people that are like-minded, is probably one of the biggest inspirations because I don't have people in my home that want to take care of themselves. Powdered donuts are a ritual, pork chops are a ritual, mac and cheese is a ritual in our home. So having other people that are right there with me doing the same things, that's the biggest blessing that I have this day.
Beautiful. You started the program 4 months ago. How has your health transformed since starting?
My energy has skyrocketed. I would have to say between like an 8 and a 9 nowadays. Like I can actually get through the day and actually maintain, especially when I have a schedule. Coronavirus has taken that away from me a little bit. Um, but having the energy and having the mental clarity and then finding that spiritual aspect And then over the last month, we've started working on more like the deep cleansing where, I take care of the things that have kept me from being me since a child. That's a big deal. So, really diving deep into all of this chaos that has been my life for the last 33 years is ugly and beautiful and painful and just all of these emotions all at once. Um, I'm looking forward to seeing what comes next for sure.
Me too. Yeah, I'm excited to see what lays ahead. You've made so much progress already, and it's just gonna keep on going up from here. For
Yeah.
people who are thinking of joining the program, but they're afraid of failure, or they think they don't have enough time, what would you say to them?
Mm. I would say that if I can do it with 3 kids and a crazy husband and running a recovery center, anybody can do it for sure. Again, like I said before, we forget to take care of ourselves first, and, we think we're going to fail our families and we think we're going to fail everybody else in our lives. But the biggest thing is if we fail ourselves, then we're not going to make it for sure. We can take care of everybody else, but you can't fill up somebody else's cup if yours is empty. And I have run on an empty cup long enough, like I had to take care of myself first. So the biggest advice I can give is take care of yourself first. Don't worry about everybody else. Worry about yourself and make sure you're okay in order to make sure everybody else is okay.
I love it. I totally agree. It's like that metaphor of like when we're in an airplane, right? And they say put your own oxygen mask on first and then help your kids or then help people around you.
Yep.
It can seem counterintuitive, but the way you described it was perfect. You recently decided to sign up for your functional blood chemistry analysis. Would you share like why you're excited about doing that?
So, I'm a recovering addict myself. I've got a few years clean and I've done a lot of damage to my body. Um, Not to mention, there's probably a lot of things that I still need to fix, not just with being a recovering addict myself. But I'm super excited to see like what else I can do to make myself like 100%. I already feel like I'm right at that 80, 85%, but I feel like there's a few more hurdles that I need to overcome. And I've been wanting to do this for so long. Like, I'm overly excited about this. Like, I finally get to see what needs to be really fixed instead of trying to do that band-aid like we've talked before. Now we actually get to do the surgery on the things that need surgery instead of putting band-aids on them.
Mm-hmm.
So
And when you say
excited.
surgery, you don't mean like real surgery, right?
Not real surgery, like mental stability, physically, like just bringing that 100% to myself and to my spirit, to my mental. There's a lot of things that I'm really excited about this. So excited.
You're gonna love it.
Yeah.
If you could give advice to anybody who is considering making the investment to join the program, what would you tell them?
It's beyond worth the money. We spend more money on our skincare products, on our prescriptions, on our vitamins, on our supplements. We spend so much money. Before I started this process, I was probably spending about $500 a month on things that I thought would fix it. I just emptied out a cabinet of products that probably about $800 worth of stuff in that cabinet itself. Ridiculous amount of money. With this, I'm spending less money and I'm getting more results. And I think that's like the biggest thing that I can be grateful for today is this is working when nothing else seemed to. And I don't have to guess anymore. Like I actually get to do, like the real work instead of, you know, it might work, it might not. So it's worth it. It's beyond worth it. It's a mental, a physical, a spiritual process that is just absolutely phenomenal. And I'm so thankful for it.
I'm so thankful for you. You're an absolute dream client. It's such a pleasure to work with you.
Oh, I love you so much.
Yay. Is there anything else that you want to share about your experience or recommendation or just words for others?
Again, like I said, like I've tried everything under the sun. I work in holistic wellness and I couldn't thank you enough. Like, you don't just bring the physical part. You don't just try to fix the body. You try to really help other people with every aspect, and whether it be mental, physical, sexual, like, I mean, everything that I've needed help with, you've been the one-stop shop for it. And thank you, Kyria, so much. Like, you're such a blessing in my life. We started talking 4 months ago, and it's just been like a beautiful, beautiful, incredible process since then. So anybody that chooses to work for you is just going to absolutely adore you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. This was such a treat to have you, and I so am thankful to work with you and for this time together today.
Thank you so much. I appreciate everything you do.
Okay, talk to you soon. Bye.
Bye.